Hi again, everybody. Okay, so today I'm gonna try a kind of more neutral look. Natural, I should say, not neutral, because I'm using the Little Ray of Sunshine palette from ColourPop. I know, I look so weird without any bangs in my face. But I'm using this one, the Little Ray of Sunshine palette. It's warmer tones, so that's why I was like, it's not neutral, it's just a more natural kind of look. um Sorry. I'm using my phone to record this, so it like moves sometimes. Hopefully this will be a shorter video than last time, since it's not gonna be as like as many colors or um like as much detailing as the one before. Okay, let me get these out. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, I got out all the like brushes that I think I'll need. I might need some more brushes in a second, but we'll see. Starting off again with that e.l.f. primer for my eyelids. Once again, I'm only doing the eye portion of the look. You can go ahead and add some like foundation, concealer, contour, whatever you do in your regular looks. And I also kind of put some primer down underneath my eyes because I do drag down the eyeshadow sometimes. So I just put a little bit of the primer, just like whatever's left over on the wand, to go underneath my eyes. The majority of the product is up on the eyelid. So just, and I do use my fingers to kind of pat all that in. I've already washed my face and moisturized and everything, so I do recommend you like moisturize before you do your makeup, just so your skin's like at its like most most hydrated. That's the word I should use, not moist. Okay. I do bring it up to the like tops of the eye, up until like the eyebrow. So I thought I should mention that. So I'm gonna go in once again with a tone that's kind of the same as my skin. So I'm using this one. I think it's called Vitamin D. Yes, it's called Vitamin D. And I'm gonna use that one with one of the shader brushes that I have. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna do all the way up to the top so I can have like an even surface to work with. Using my mirror. Okay. So I know it looks so much lighter. I promise it's not gonna look as bad. Once I do the other eye, I feel like my skin tone does change a lot though, like depending on whether it's a winter or summer, and it's starting to get cold again. So I feel like I've been inside for too long, so my color is reverting to like more of the paler side, but right now it's still kind of tan from summer. So I'm gonna take one of my big fluffy brushes that I have. This is a buffer brush, and just kind of sweep some of that product off so it's not as powdery looking, so it doesn't look as caked on. Okay, there we go. And see, it kind of looks a little bit more like, yeah. Okay, so Next, I am going to take I think I'm going to take this Suns Out, this like lighter shade right here, and do just the like this portion of the eye, so up until kind of like where the crease is. So once again, I'm just using that shade brush that I showed earlier and just lightly tapping that in. So it brings a little bit of brightness to that portion of my eye. So it makes it pop forward a bit more. It's like the same concept of like highlighting and contouring, right? So we want this part to pop out a bit more. And so after I'm done with that, I'm going to take this crease brush, which looks like this, and I'm going to take this Blissed Out, this one up here, and put that in the crease of my eye. So just gonna get it all on there, tap, and then start from the outer side of the eye and go inwards. Usually your brush has the most product when it first touches, right? So we want the outer side to look a bit darker than the inner side. So that's why you want to start with your product, with the most amount of product on the outside of your eyes. So that way it's not like right piled up in the center. So and this is just like my opinions, and it's just what I've noticed particularly with my makeup and my face. I know some people do it differently, and to each their own, right? Because if it looks good on you, then that's what you should keep doing, right? But this is what I've noticed looks better for me in particular with my eyes. Because everybody has different eye shapes and different techniques, and everybody can do it differently and still get like similar results, right? So okay, so that's done now, and now I'm gonna take an even darker shade, which, since I want to go with like a little more natural, I'm gonna go with this Chillin', which is this kind of like red tone, and I'm gonna do that right on the outsides of the eye. So I'm gonna take my detail brush, which is this one right here. I'm gonna take that Chilling color I showed just a second ago, tap off any excess, and then just dab right on the outside and pull up and over right through that crease. Okay. Okay. There we go. See? Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just tap off any excess. I'm gonna dot it and then pull up and over. And now with these darker tones, I tend to not go all the way to the center. I tend to stop like right around here, which is like 3/4 of the way into the eye, so I don't pull it all the way in. With that crease color, I do go from here all the way to the side in that crease. But with the darker colors, I tend to just go 3/4 of the way. And now that I have that darker shade in there, which is the last shade I'll be using, I get the clean blending brush and just kind of like circle and flick, you know, from last video, if you saw the last video. If not, I just kind of try to pull it out a little bit. Just blend it together with the other colors. Ooh. I feel like that got a lot darker. Oh, well, I think my blending brush has some slight black on it, so that's nice. I haven't. I know I've said it's supposed to be a clean blending brush, but I haven't cleaned it. The last time I used my makeup, I did a darker look, so that's why that black is still on there. So I'm just gonna go back in with that red and just kind of pull it in more this way. I can still save this. And same on the other side, just pull in and up again. I don't feel like it looks too bad, but instead of using that, then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the crease brush that I used earlier and just kind of tap off any excess color that was on it earlier and just fluff it around, since it doesn't have any black on it. So that red shade should still kind of stay there a little bit. Alright. So yes, we are using more like natural colors, but it still turned out a little smoky, so, and that was my bad because the blending brush had some black on it. But other than that, I feel like it's still kind of more on the natural side. It's more toned down, not as glam and fantastic as some of the other looks that are out there. So now I'll take my smudge brush that I have, and I'm gonna mix this, the red we used earlier, which is Chillin', and this darker brown color called Sun Giant. So I'm gonna mix these two here. I know I said that red one would be the last color, but it's I just tap into each color and then go underneath my eye right in here. Just tap in once to each color. I start with Chillin' on top, and then, or technically it would be on bottom because I do Chillin' and then that Sun Giant, tap, and then go on the other side. Okay, cool. And that drags down that kind of color down into your bottom water line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take or dust off the smudge brush just a little bit. This is a smudge brush, by the way. I don't know if I showed that or not. It's just the like small fat one. I'm going to take that first color that we used, that vitamin D, and go in here into this inner section of the water line. Just to put a little bit of brightness in my eye. And then I'm going to take the crease brush that I had earlier and tap off any excess and just kind of like whip out any of the... This is where you would use a clean blending brush to kind of mix the two colors and kind of like get any excess off. But because my clean blending brush has black on it, it's not the best thing to use with this kind of lighter look. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the crease brush that still has kind of like those similar tones on it, so it's not as dark. And that is that. So now you see it's just like a nice brown kind of fall, right? Look, right? I could say it's fall because it's those like yellows, reds, burnt oranges, so, and browns. Okay, so for the next part, and this is the part where you can change up, because if you want like a softer look, you do what I'm about to do. But if you want to go ahead and put on your like wing eyeliner and what falsies, whatever, that's fine. You can like glam it up a bit more, put some glitter towards the center. But for me, I'm gonna do more of like a, like I said, more of a natural kind of toned down look. So I'm gonna take this gel liner, which is from ColourPop. It's their cream gel liner. It's in brown. There we go. It's in brown. Or it's called Stomper, but it's a brown one. So I'm gonna take this and do my bottom and upper waterlines, and then I'll go ahead and show you how I do my my wing liner with the gel pen to make it look a little bit more natural. When I don't put any glitter on my eyes, I tend to try to only do the waterline, like the darker portion, up until like right around here, so about 3/4 of the way. But if I did put like glitter down here, I will take the liner and go all the way through. But because we didn't use glitter this time, I'm only going to do it that 3/4 of a way. I feel like if there's no glitter down there, there's not a real pop to my eyes, so actually adding eyeliner all the way through kind of makes my eyes look a bit smaller. So which some people like. So if you want to like experiment and try doing you know, a full all the way through, just, yeah, experimenting is good with makeup. Find what, you know, makes it look good with you, because nobody's the same. Everybody's eyes are slightly different. So do just what makes your eyes look better, right? So if that means you go all the way through, that means you go all the way through. With my particular eye shape, though, it just looks better with the 3/4 of the way, unless I have glitter, and then that helps. Okay, so to the wing liner part. Okay, so what I do is I take that gel liner and drag. So I'll put it right at my waterline tip, right here where it intersects, right? And then I'll draw a line kind of up and towards my eyebrow. Just a little bit, not a lot, okay? So just, and it can be messy, it can be fat, it doesn't matter, because what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take that, and with your smudge brush, with your finger, whatever you prefer, you're gonna go into where you did that and kind of just smear it up and inwards towards the top of your eye. So just like that. Okay? And this gives you a very natural wing. So it's not like it's not very pronounced. It's not like, oh, I'm wearing a wing. it just makes it look more like your eye, like a natural kind of wing. It doesn't make it look like you're wearing makeup. But because it is a little bit darker, it does kind of give a false lift on your eyes there. So, I've experimented with it just a tiny bit every now and then, but whenever I do, absolutely no makeup, like no eyeshadow, no nothing, I tend to just draw a tiny line with my gel liner and just kind of smear it up, and it makes it look like I have eyeliner, but not eyeliner. Um, so I've been enjoying doing that to make it look more subtle, more natural, and it's not like as prominent. But you can still tell, like it's still there. It's just not eyeliner, you know. So that's why I was saying it's more like a natural kind of look. And I'll take my mascara. I'm using the Ulta Beauty Waterproof. Can you see that? No, you can't. It's so shiny and reflective. But it's the Ulta Beauty Waterproof. Amped lashes? Amped lashes, yes. This is what the wand looks like. It's kind of spiky. Has a lot of teeth in it. Excuse me. And once again, you can glam this up a bit more with like glitter or false lashes, whatever you want. It's, you know, your look, so if you want to go a little stronger with it, you can. If you want to go a little lighter with it, you can. Okay. And now I have the really bad habit of getting my mascara onto my sorry, I'm concentrating. I have the really bad habit of getting my mascara into the actual like eyeshadow portion of it. So after I am done applying the mascara as much as I want it to get like lift and everything, when I think it's looking good, I'll go ahead and go back into my look with the detail brush and kind of clean it up. So let me get in closer so you can kind of see there's like little spots that are black because my mascara got into it. So for just those like certain areas, I'll grab my detail brush first. I'll try to just kind of smudge it out with it, and if that doesn't work, then I will go back in with whatever color is in that area. So I believe I used Happy Place. Did I use Happy Place? Or did I use the Suns Out? No, I used Suns Out. I'm just not remembering. Okay. I used Suns Out on this particular area, so I'll just go in and tap it back in. And same over here. And then kind of try to blend it around a little bit so it's not like, oh, I just tapped this area in with more makeup. And same with the crease part. On this side, it looks like it's gonna be more of that that blissed out. So I'm gonna tap in with that blissed out and just kind of like fan it over it a little bit. Okay. Okay. And bam. There we go. That is all she wrote. I know, it looks so simple and so, like, not there. But that's what we wanted, right? We want to do a no makeup look, right? Okay. At least that's what's, like, been kind of popular recently. I don't know if it's that popular anymore, to be honest. I know at some point it was, like, really big because a lot of people were like, oh, I want to look like I don't have any makeup on, but I still want to look decent. So I say that, but you know, you don't have to wear makeup in order to look decent. That's just me. I look tired all the time. So yeah, I just look tired all the time. So it's just better for me to kind of put a little bit of makeup on. And now you can use whatever, like, lip shades you want. So generally when you're using lighter, more natural eye makeup, you want to go with, like, bolder lips. But I don't want to go with bolder lips. I'm going to use this ColourPop Lippie Sticks. Which one is it? It's called Heavy Petal. Oh, you can't see that. You're definitely not going to be able to see that. It's Heavy Petal. It's from their Orchid collection that they came out with recently. Absolutely love that collection. I think I'll make a video with that palette as well in the future. Not right now, but definitely in the future. So, yeah. Okay. Just gonna put the lipstick on. Usually with lipstick, I'll put lip gloss on until I actually put lipstick on, because the gloss kind of helps moisturize my lips, make my lips a little bit plumper. But I don't have my gloss with me. I think it's in my purse, and I don't really feel like going and finding my purse and digging through it to find my gloss. But yeah, so putting some gloss on your lips before you put lipstick on helps moisturize it and make it a bit more plump, in my, like, to my knowledge, to how I've tried it, and that's what works with me. So yeah. Oh, it's such a pretty color. This is actually the first time I'm using the Heavy Petal color. I've used the other two in the collection, which was like, I think it's something Lady. Flower Lady? Petal Lady? No, not Petal Lady. Flower Lady? I'll have to go look at it later. But the other two, I know the other one's called Orchis. Orchis was really pretty. It's like that deeper wine color. I feel like wine colors just look really good on me. But yeah, there we go. It's a toned down, natural kind of look today. So hopefully, yeah, this was still pretty long, but hopefully you can get it done quicker than 30 minutes. Just kind of skip through some stuff. I know I talked a lot, so that doesn't really help, right? Excuse my acne. You can do your foundation and all contouring and all that whenever you'd like during the process. Some people do it before, some people do it after, so it's just really up to you on whether you want to do your foundation before or after. Okay, so yeah, that was a look. And I know it's a bit darker because of my mistake with the blending brush, and it still had some black on it, so my outer portion, like the outer portion of the eye, is kind of darker than what it should have been, but it's still pretty toned down and natural. So hopefully you'll enjoy and have fun making a more natural look. So yeah, take care. Love you guys. Stay safe. Bye.